Coming up for you on today's ATV, we have some information about prom.
Next, we have Andy at the window to tell us about March Madness and how eventful it is.
And the theater is putting on a production called The Little Shop of Horrors. Stay tuned for this and more on ATV.
Welcome to the show. I'm Will Evans.
And I'm Noah Stoneman. Today is Tuesday, March 26th.
Thanks for joining us. ATV starts now. Tyler and Connor gathered some information for seniors.
Now let's go over to Tyler to show everyone what to do in the final quarter.
School is going to be out soon, so let's check out what some seniors have to say about their final quarter of school.
Hey students, we're closing in on the end of the year and a lot of people are wondering, how do you get through the final quarter? Here are some tips and tricks from some seniors at Arlington about how to survive the end of the year.
It's really easy to watch movies in class. Do your best not to. I've watched about 6 different TV shows just this semester, and I'm struggling in calculus now. So do your best.
Yeah, so senior year flies by super quickly and it's really easy to get distracted. The iPads can be a big problem, and I know I've watched over 45 combined movies and TV shows this year alone, so just try and stay focused out senior year and don't take it for granted because it'll fly by faster than you know it.
I would take easier classes your senior year. Don't take too many easy classes or else you'll just be super bored the entire time. But also don't take too many hard classes because you definitely will get senioritis and not have any motivation to do your work.
Make sure you turn in your work on time and make sure you get a lot of sleep because, preparation for the day, it's going to be a lot. And you're going to need that momentum and energy to get through the day of senior year.
Seniors, definitely work a lot harder whenever you're in your senior year. Don't slack off. Don't believe in senioritis. You need to work as hard as you can and make sure you get to school on time. Teachers and administrators are getting more strict on their late policy, and make sure you're just not slacking off. Just do your best.
My biggest tip that I can give anybody is if you want an easy senior year, take easier classes like digital journalism. It's a pretty easy class if you can stay on top of your work. Lifetime sports is a pretty easy class. It's basically just gym for seniors and upperclassmen. Applied math is an easier math, but don't make it too easy for yourself because it'll get boring and you're just going to really wish the end of the year would come. But don't stress yourself out too much because it's your last year before you move on to one of the biggest years of your life.
Stay strong, seniors. The end is near. Now let's take it back to Will at the desk.
Prom is coming up fast, and you need to get your tickets soon. Prom is on the 13th of April, located at the Esplanade, and will last from 7:30 to 11:30. Tickets will be sold online, which started March 1st, all the way up until April 12th through your student fees portal and issued during lunch periods on Fridays with a photo ID. Check Schoology for ticket distribution updates in the near future. Schoology has an access code to join the group called AHS Prom 2019. You can access the link for 2019 prom tickets in this group. This group will also update you on the essentials for your 2019 prom needs.
Arlington alumni Nathan Hoover helped his team, the Wofford Terriers, make it to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Wofford had their wonderful season come to an end against the mighty Kentucky Wildcats. Nathan Hoover, however, led the team with an outstanding 19 points against Kentucky. Good luck next year, Nathan, and we hope you have a wonderful season.
The Little Shop of Horrors production starts on April 4th. This will be led by Miss Wheeland here at Arlington High School. Caroline Morath, Grayson Todd, and Matt Reba will be the main roles in the play. After the first production, there will be 2 more productions provided on April 5th and April 6th. Tickets will be sold online starting today all the way until the days of the show. You can go see Miss Wheeland in room 7 to ask for more information about where to purchase tickets. Good luck to the theater crew and their performances.
The speech and debate team competed in the district tournament over the weekend, and we have a few winners in our halls. Isabella Cleveland won first, and Madeline Stewart won second in after-dinner speaking. Ainsley Feeney won first in informative speaking. Kai Williams won first in solo acting. Faith Bell won second in TV newscasting. Jeremiah Griffin won second, and Jay Greisenbach third in ex-temp speaking. Candace Dillard won third in original oratory, and Asia Irby won third in prose interpretation. AHS also won second place in interp theater, so good luck to all of these students as they compete in the state tournament.
Now let's see what Noah and Matt have to say about the current events going on today.
The end has come. Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian collusion in the 2016 presidential election has ended, and the final report is in the hands of the Attorney General, who stated that the report concluded that the president did not collude with Russia in 2016. The report was inconclusive on whether or not the president committed obstruction of justice, however, prompting Democrats to call for the report to be released to the public. This is not the end of the president's legal troubles, however, as he still has a handful of other investigations on his plate. In local news, the Tennessee State House GOP is split on whether or not they will allow Congressman David Byrd to continue serving as the chairman of an education subcommittee, due to allegations that he committed sexual assault against multiple students while he was a high school principal. These allegations are backed by a recorded phone call of him apologizing to one of the accusers. Finally, back in Washington, 88-year-old former U.S. Senator Mike Gravel is considering a run for president. After giving the green light, 2 New York teenagers filed to form an exploratory committee. They said that the goal isn't to win, rather than to spread his ideas throughout the Democratic Party. That's all that we have for current events today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Stay right there, Tigers.
We have more in store for you after this PSA break.
Now here's Andy at the window with sports.
Last Friday, the Memphis Tigers took on Crane Blue Jays in the second round of the National Invitation Tournament. Sadly, the Tigers lost to the Blue Jays 79-76 in downtown Omaha. Tiger senior guard Jeremiah Martin scored a game-high 20 points in his final game at the University of Memphis, while the freshman guards Tyler Harris and Alex Lomax respectively added 11 and 10 points. The Arlington Tiger baseball varsity team will be facing off Houston tonight at 7 p.m. The girls softball team will be hosting at Mumford at 6:30 p.m. Finally, the varsity tennis team will be at Houston at 3:30. That's all for sports. Now let's go to What Does Arlington Think?
Tomorrow. I have a bowl, or like a bowl.
A bowl with 6 apples and you take away 4. You have 2.
6.
Mr. Bigger.
They're all the Biggers, aren't they? Isn't that their last name?
Mr. Bigger?
Oceans can't speak.
It waves goodbye.
All right, I'm done. I can't even think. My brain's not working.
We hope you enjoyed the show today.
We thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget, you can find all the previous ATV shows on ahstigerlife.com and click on the ATV link.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Ooh.